Hi, Edwin. How are you?
Hey teacher, I'm fine, thank you. What about you?
Thank you. I'm also good. We're gonna wait 5 minutes, I think. I hope more people come. Okay.
Okay, teacher, no problem.
Okay, we're gonna start. I'm gonna show you my screen. And so, hi Edwin. I hope you're doing fine. I hope you had a nice weekend. Thank you for your attendance today. And welcome. Today we're gonna talk about past, present, and future tenses all in one class. And because it's not so, also I think for you guys it's more like to remember. Yes, it's not something new. We're gonna practice a lot. And to start, we're gonna do an activity where I'm gonna roll um, a roulette. Okay, I'm gonna spin it, and then you're gonna get so the roulette's gonna land on past or on present or on future, and you must create a sentence depending on where it lands. So if the sentence lands in past, it's an example, you could say something in past like I ate pasta yesterday. If it lands in present, I'm drinking coffee now. I'm in class, English class right now. Or in future, I'm going to watch a movie tonight. I'm going to do homework later in some hours, and so on.
Teacher is present continuous, o sea, past, present continuous y future.
Yes, also in general, okay? It doesn't matter the present. Also, today we're gonna talk about past, present, and future in general, okay? It could be present simple, present continue, okay? Or
Okay.
past simple. The idea is you keep it simple, okay? Algo simple, o sea, no, we're not gonna touch another topics because, for example, sorry, the next class, we have I'm gonna talk about the other tenses, yes, but today we're just the simple tenses like present simple, past simple, okay, and so on. Yeah, so this is the roulette. We're gonna start. Let's see what you get. So, future.
Teacher, I will visit my grandmother tomorrow.
You will visit your grandmother tomorrow. Good. Wait, let me. Okay. Present.
She's cooking dinner right now.
Okay, she's cooking dinner right now. Good. Again, present.
So, um, I study now. Studying
Mm-hmm.
now.
Yeah, good. That's correct. Let's do. I'm gonna spin again because uh, another in future.
They are going to play soccer this weekend.
Good. And the last one sentence in past.
I read a novel last night.
Cool. Nice. Thank you, Edwin. So now I have this activity, but this activity, mm, it it was more for like to do it in group. It's not so fun if we do it just with one student. Okay. So we're gonna skip it, and we're going to, as I'm going to continue with the explanation, really short. And yeah, so how can we start? I'm gonna start with past simple, then present, and give me a moment. And future, sorry. So now we have a past simple, okay? For example, I ate. And this we use for complete actions in the past. Yes, something that already happened. There are some time expressions or time markers that you can take into account so you know that we are talking in past. And those are like yesterday, words like last week, or in 2010, 2 days ago, and so on. The grammar tips, also, or the structure of this is that the first thing that you need to take into account is that there are irregular verbs and regular verbs, right? In this case, in this example, we have an irregular verb. Normally, if it's a regular verb, we know that we add ed at the end of the verb, right? And if it's an affirmative sentence, uh, and then in this case, because we have an irregular verb, then you remember that these words we need to memorize and learn them by heart. So because they are special words, and yeah, this form you need to learn and you need to use them. So there are a few verbs that you learn them, and then you use its uh, form in the past. But normally you just add ed at the end of the word. Then we have subjects of the verb in past form, okay? That is ed, or if it's irregular, then it's form in irregular form. Hi, Maria, how are you?
Hi, teacher. Fine, and you?
Good, thank you. I'm good. Maria, we are talking about today about past, present, and future tenses. Okay.
Okay.
Mm, So I just started with the explanation. If the first one is past simple, that we use for complete actions in the past. It's an expressions like yesterday, last week, in 2010, or 2 days ago that you use them, and that you add ed at the end of the form of the verb. Sorry, Or if it's irregular, you need to learn how it's the verb in past form. And in negative, we have subject, okay? Did not, or in a short way would be didn't. And the verb in its base form, the main verb, okay? El verbo principal. Sorry. Yeah, why we don't keep it in its past form is because we are using an auxiliary. Yes, this is the verb, the past of the verb, the past of do. What is do? Do or task, they are auxiliary and they help the verb. So that means that the verb doesn't change. En español sería como que do or task son auxiliares. Es auxiliar, es un auxiliar. Did es el pasado de do y das. ¿Sí? Y ¿qué quiere decir que auxiliar? Que ayuda al verbo. Entonces, si está ayudando al verbo, el verbo no cambia, su forma no va a cambiar. Entonces, siempre que utilizamos un verbo, bueno, un auxiliar, sorry, siempre que utilizamos un auxiliar, el verbo siempre va a permanecer igual, no hay que cambiarlo ni agregarle nada, se queda como es. Entonces, si aquí tenemos un auxiliar que es did, o did no porque está en negativo, pues no vamos a cambiar el verbo, lo dejamos intacto. I didn't eat lunch, ¿ok? Y en interrogative structure, it would be did at the beginning, and then subject, and then the verb normal in its base form, and then whatever you want to say. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, that would be in past, okay? That would be. Do you have questions for this part?
No.
Okay, good. Then we continue to present simple, okay? So the present is, for used for routines, facts, or general truths, or, things that are happening now at the moment. Things that are always true or that happen regularly. You can find time expressions like every day, always, usually, often, now, right now, etc. Easy. Now, for structure is pretty easy as well. The verb stays the same. Okay, I work every day. The only thing is when we talk about third persons like she or he or it, you remember that we need to add at the end of the verb, we add an s. So I work every day, or she works every day. Yeah, you can use you can say this in present simple or in present continuous, because Edwin talked to me before if we're gonna also talk about present continuous. Yes, you can use it today if you want. It doesn't matter because we are talking in general, like in past simple, present, or present continuous. So you can also use, for example, I'm working right now. But these present continuous are for things that are happening just at the moment, like now. For example, in present simple, we would say, yes, this, I work every day, or I'm working right now. This is the difference, that in present continuous, you use it for things that, or moments that happen at the moment. The negative form would be don't or do not. So I don't, then the verb stays the same because we have the auxiliary here. So I don't work on Sundays. We don't need to add s or anything. It just stays the same because we have do here. Okay. Then we have interrogative. Interrogative, do at the beginning. and then subject, and then the verb in its base form, work. Do you work on weekends? Yeah, that would be in present simple. Do you have a question? Is it clear? And we continue, okay, guys? If you have questions, let me know. It's pretty easy. This is just to remember. Later, we're gonna practice more and then do it. So in future simple, we have as we use it for predictions, decisions made at the moment, or future plans. Yeah, things that will happen later, or plans. This would be. The time is precious that I see is that you can use tomorrow, next week, soon, in the future, and so on. And here we also have going to, like el be going to, yes, that are used for plans or intentions. I don't know. I'm thinking what else I can say about, because that is something I would. Yes, this. Today you can also use going to. I said before. In this case, in future, when we talk about future, and the difference between will and going to is that going to, you use it for something that is decided before speaking, like a plan or an intention, and I don't know, for example, I'm going to visit my grandma this weekend. It's something I already planned, right? Or she's going to study medicine. That's like her decision, her goal. Or for example, when we see that it's going to rain, we say, "Oh, look at those clouds. It's going to rain," because we see a clear sign. Vemos que como una predicción, que es como que está seguro 100% de que va a llover, o algo de que es 100% que tú dices ya. Will también lo puedes usar como predicciones, pero es algo que no está tan claro como lo estarías con el going to. O sea, como que es una predicción como que, bueno, mitad y mitad, 50%. Entonces, will would be more like a prediction or opinion, more like this, but not so with so much clear evidence. Yeah. Also, with you can make a promise with or an offer if you use it with what's the name of this? With as a modal verb. Yeah, right. Or yeah, when you decide something at the moment, at the moment that you are speaking, not like a plan, but more like a moment that, for example, I'm tired right now and I think I will go to bed. It's a decision that you just made at the moment, right? Or maybe with the same weather example, like I think it's going to rain. I think it will rain later. Maybe it looks like, you are not so sure. So this would be like the difference between will and going to. But today you can use both. It's still future, so why not? Okay. Hi, Edison. How are you?
Hi, teacher. Fine.
Good, thank you. So yeah, about its structure, we have I will go to the gym tomorrow. Subject plus will, that is the auxiliary plus verb. The same, will también es un auxiliar. Entonces, si tenemos el auxiliar, no vamos a cambiar el verbo. lo dejamos como está. ¿Sí? Por ejemplo, acá atrás no tenemos auxiliar, entonces por eso también a veces hay que agregarle S en cuanto a las terceras personas. O acá que no tenemos auxiliar, pues el verbo cambia solito. Okay, so negative structure would be won't or I will not. Okay, both are good, and I won't go to the party. Or interrogative structure would be will at the beginning. Or if it would be a negative interrogative sentence, then it would be won't. Won't you help me? Will and will you help me would be also the if it's an affirmative sentence. What else I can tell you about this? I think that's it. Do you have questions? ¿Tienen preguntas? Before we continue.
No, teacher.
Okay, good. Thank you. So there is a mini practice here that is to write 3 sentences, 3 examples, okay, for each tense. So one for past, one for present, one for future. Please use different verbs, okay? Usen diferentes verbos. Examples like I visit Paris last year. In present, I work at a bookstore. In future, I will travel to Japan. It's not so difficult, but we're gonna practice today this. So I wait for you guys, then we continue.
Una pregunta, las oraciones se pueden hacer con cualquier tema.
Sí, cualquier tema.
Ok, gracias.
Okay, so let's see. And she traveled to Spain last year. Cool. They will build a new school next year. Okay, I'm writing a letter to my friend. Good. Nice. I visit my grandmother last weekend. I read a book every night, and I will dance at a party on Saturday night. In Edison, I work at the parking lot last year. I'm doing my homework today, and I will buy a new cell phone next year. Nice. Really good. So we continue. We continue. Give me a sec. Now, there is another. I don't know if you remember last week we did an activity that is similar, where I give you some random words, and you need to build a sentence using the correct tense. For example, if I give you the words like dog, tomorrow, or run, then you need to write a sentence like tomorrow I will run with my dog. Like it doesn't matter what do you say in the sentence, but you need to use the words that are here. And yeah, so for example, these are the words. There are 10 words, 10 sentences that you're gonna have to create. For this activity, you can write it down or you can tell me, like pretty fast. But first, if you're gonna write it down, then I give you some moment and you write down 10 sentences using the words that you have here. Okay?
Teacher, una disculpita, ¿puede explicar en español?
Sí, sí. Digamos que tienes que crear 10 oraciones en total y por cada oración te dan estas palabras, ¿sí? Por ejemplo, acá, movie, last night and watch. Entonces tienes que crear una oración utilizando estas 3 palabras. Por ejemplo, last night I watched a horrible movie. I didn't like it. Something like this. Okay? Y así con cada una de las que hay, con cada puntico.
O sea, en total serían 10 oraciones.
Sí.
Ok.
Si quieren, las pueden escribir o si se sienten preparados, me las pueden decir, ¿no? Pues, sí, voy a decirlas, improvisan. No que pues escribir también les da más tiempo de pensar. Por eso pues también los pongo a escribir.
¿Y todas tienen que ser, por ejemplo, en pasado, presente o futuro, o puedo combinarlo?
Tienes que pues poner atención porque digamos tomorrow, tienes acá tomorrow y no vas a hacer una oración en pasado si tienes la palabra tomorrow. ¿Entiendes? Exacto. O, por
Entonces puedo,
ejemplo, sí, pero digamos, por ejemplo, acá que no hay, digamos, rain, outside, look. Puedes aquí crear una oración en presente, en pasado o en futuro.
ok. Ok, gracias.
Teacher, I finish.
Could you please read your sentences, Edwin?
Okay. I watched a great movie last night. She was her dog every day in the park. Tomorrow I will work from home. I look outside and sound the rain pouring down. Next year we will travel to Japan for vacation. We celebrate her birthday last month with a big party. He reads a book every week to relax. We're planning to take a vacation next summer. They always enjoy work. Even on busy days, I'm drinking coffee right now to stay awake.
Really good. Thank you, Edwin. That's good. That was good.
Teacher,
Yes, Edison?
uh, could you please close the Teams window?
Ah,
I
yes, sir.
finish.
Sorry. Sorry.
Thank you.
Edison, could you please read the sentences?
Yes, teacher. Last night, my family and I watched the Minecraft movie. My brother walks the dog every day. I will work from home tomorrow because I felt sick today. I woke up early this morning due to the rain from outside. Next year, I will travel to Japan and then we will travel to South Korea. We celebrated my uncle's birthday last month. My sister reads her book every week. Next summer, we will take our vacation at the beach. My uncle enjoys his work as a jeweler. My sister is drinking some coffee right now.
Nice, thank you, Edison. And now, Maria, please.
I watched my no, lo siento. I watched a film movie last night with my best friend. I walk my dog every day in the park. I will work from home tomorrow morning. I look outside when it started to rain. I will travel to Italy next year for vacation. I celebrate my birthday last month with my family. I read an ebook every week. I will take a vacation next summer. I always enjoy my work a lot, and I am drinking coffee now at my desk.
Cool, thank you, Maria. Yeah, so guys, this was really good. Was just to practice a little bit. Now we're gonna do another kind of activity where you're gonna have to talk. Okay, it's a role play activity. I'm gonna spin the roulette, and then you're gonna get a situation. Okay, depend depends on the situation. You need to talk using past, present, and future tenses. Okay, at and you need to talk at least more than 1 minute. So the idea is that you mm, say something not so short. Okay, I'm gonna give you an example. Give me a second. Because I don't see the ruler. It must be here somewhere. Okay, good. So I spin it, and then, for example, you're gonna get this situation is sending you are in a job interview. The the interviewer says, "Tell me about your work experience and your goals. Talk about a previous job. What are you doing now? Like, for example, studying and your career goals." So you're gonna imagine you are in an interview and they ask you about yourself. Then you start talking. Okay. I I have experience working as a teacher because in 2018 I was teaching English to children, and and I worked in a academy and for 2 years or 2 years, it doesn't matter. And what are you doing now? And right now I am studying foreign languages because I would like to get better or something like this. And your career goes like, and I would like to improve my skills, so I want to do a master in something else, or yeah, you just make something up, van a inventar hacer algo, but the idea is that you do or you say what they ask you, okay? Mm, and yeah, it doesn't matter if you do it good, if you do it bad. The idea is that you talk in past, in present, and in future, okay? Lo voy a explicar en español, dependiendo de donde caiga la ruleta, van a encontrar una situación y depende de lo que diga la situación, van a tener que hablar por más o menos más de un minuto eh, y utilizar pasado, presente y futuro cuando hable. Is it clear? Or do you have a question?
Is it clear, teacher, for ladies?
Nice. So, who wants to start? You guys are shy. Uh, we could do. We could do another roulette with your names, and then and the name that comes start. Could do it like this. Edison. Ah, sorry. Um, okay. How do I do this? If it works, I hope it works. It doesn't work. It doesn't matter. So maybe Edwin, do you want to start? Or Edison?
Yes, sure, teacher.
Okay. So Edison, you are at a party and someone just asked you, tell me about yourself. Talk about something interesting you did in the past, what you do now, and what plans you have for the future. Okay. I give you 1 minute, you can think, and then when you're ready, you tell me and you can stop. Okay.
Okay, teacher, can you let me read the text again? There's,
Uh-huh. So, you are at a party, someone just asked, tell me about yourself. Talk about something interesting you did in the past, what you do now, and what plans you have for the future. Oh, sorry.
okay, about myself, something interesting that I did the past would be a few years ago in high school. I I started making new friends, and one of those I met a group of girls who I started to be friends with. I founded or like remake something that the school had, a sport called handball. I was like some sort of trainer of captain for like a few months until the sports teacher break down the group so we couldn't practice anymore. But I guess it was a very interesting project that I did in the past. Okay, right now I'm studying foreign languages. For being a teacher about it, specialized in English, and in a few semesters I'm going to study French too, so I could
Nice.
specialize in French. Right now I'm going to the gym every morning, trying to improve myself physically and mentally.
Yeah.
And okay, and what plans do I have for a future? I guess I'm gonna still studying for being a teacher. After that, I will try to find a job with the thing that I studied, and
Mhm.
a very very long future after I eh, no sé cómo se dice pensionarse.
Traicionarse, dijiste.
Pensionar.
Um, get the pension. Get oh no, retire. When I
Okay.
retire.
When I retire for being a teacher, almost at, I don't know, 60 or 70, I'm going to I don't know. I had the wish to create or build up a
Mhm.
cafe. I like to cook, so I gonna found a cafe. And
Mhm.
if it is possible, would be like with the thematic of those cat cafes, because I like cats. So
Oh,
guess
that's a
that's
cool
would be
idea.
a great plan for my future.
Yeah, that's a really good idea. And I'm happy for you, Edison. Really good. Thank you. Thank you for your participation. So nice. Well done, Edison. Now, Maria, do you want to continue?
Yes.
Okay, let's see what you get. So, Maria, look, you are at the airport. You just met a friendly traveler. They ask, or he asks, where are you going, Maria? And you need to explain a trip you took before, where you are going now, and a destination you would like to visit in the future. Okay, so estás en el aeropuerto, te encuentras a alguien y le vas a contar a dónde fuiste antes, un viaje que hiciste antes, a dónde vas justo en el momento de ahora y a qué destino vas o te gustaría ir en el futuro. Okay? Take 1 minute and then when you are ready, then tell me and then you can start.
Okay, thank you. Teacher, ya tengo una idea.
Okay, Tam, go ahead.
Okay. Well, last year I went to Paris for a vacation. Um, it was amazing trip. I visited famous landmarks like the Eiffel Tower and the Louvre museums. The food was also incredible, and especially the croissants. Right
Mhm,
now, I am heading to New York for a short business trip. I am really
mhm.
excited about it because I've never been to the city before, and I've heard so much about it. In the future, I will love to visit Japan. Um, it has always been a dream of mine to explore Tokyo and experience the culture, especially the cherry blossoms in spring.
Nice, really cool, Maria. Thank you. I hope you have a nice trip in New York. Thank you, Maria. Okay, and now Edwin, are you ready?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, you got, let's see if you get something different. Look, you are on a video call with an old friend. He says, wow, it's been ages. How is life? Update update your friend. So, what you were doing before, you need to tell him what you were doing before, what your life is like now at the present, and what you are looking forward to in the coming months. Okay? Take 1 minute and then you tell.
Teacher, ¿puede subir un poco más?
Me dices si bajo si quieres.
¿Puedes bajar, porfa? I'm ready, teacher.
Okay, so Edwin, how's your life?
Um, it's been forever. Well, before I was working, but I really had time to for myself. That's the lives a bit more balanced. I'm focusing on some personal projects. I'm finally taking better care of my health. In the next few months, I'm really looking forward to traveling a bit and may starting a new course. It's been in for a while.
Mhm. Really good. Thank you, Edwin. Short but good. Okay, good, guys. I hope it was not so difficult for you. Okay. Um, now we're gonna do a some speaking activity, okay? And in this activity, it's called as wait, give me a moment. I, I do it. So, pack your tenses is the name, and it says you will pack a suitcase with three objects and explain. So, one object needs to be related to the past. The second object is going to be related to the present, and the last object is going to be related to the future. For example, I chose, so there you need to choose three different objects for as one for each tense. Okay. For example, I chose a camera because I used to travel a lot. Second one, I chose a laptop because I work from home now. And the third one, I chose a book because I'm starting a course next month. En español, van a escoger tres objetos, cada uno relacionado con cada tiempo. Entonces, un objeto para el pasado, un objeto para el presente y un objeto para el futuro. Y van a explicar por qué lo escogieron. Entonces, el primero, acá escogí una cámara porque antes viajaba mucho. O escogí una laptop porque ahora trabajo desde casa. Y escogí un libro porque antes escogí un libro porque el siguiente mes voy a empezar un curso y así sucesivamente. Pero no lo vamos a escribir, van a pensar a 2 minuticos y ya cada uno les voy preguntando qué objeto de escoger. Bueno, entonces piensen y ya les digo, ya me lo quieren empezar.
Teacher, I
Mhm.
have to select one
No,
or
you have to select three objects, okay? One for the past, one for the present, and one for the future. Es un objeto por cada tiempo, entonces son tres que tienen que escoger.
thank you.
Bueno, so, María, do you want to start?
Lo siento, no estoy preparada.
Okay, okay, take your time. Edison, are you ready?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, please tell me which objects do you choose?
Okay, I choose what's called a Rubik cube because I used to compete with it a lot of years ago,
Mhm.
and I choose the well, it's not a laptop, but I still have to pack it. I choose my PC because that's where I study and where I sometimes make money. And
Mhm, good.
I I choose what's it called?
Uh, what did you choose? Sorry, what did you say?
Let me think that I don't know how to translate it.
In Spanish, what's the name?
It's ah, let me think a little bit about it. Okay, from the for the future.
Yes, for the future, what did you choose? Like in Spanish, you know the name in Spanish?
Okay, now that I
Sorry.
think it twice, I don't know if I if I can I have something sure about the future, like some object. So uh, no, I think I would choose a book to one that I haven't read yet about language and how they work. It's like
Oh, okay.
something about lengua materna, something about it.
Mm-hmm.
So
Ah,
I think I
okay.
will choose it because I need to get deep into that topic.
Yeah, really good. That's good. Those are good objects. Thank you, Edison. A bit difficult to choose an object, I think. um, but good. Edwin, are you ready?
Yes, teacher, I'm ready.
Okay, so which objects do you choose?
In my suitcase, I'm packing three things. First, photo album because it reminds me of special memories with my family and friends in the past.
Nice.
My headphones. I use them every day to listen to music and focus while
Mhm,
studying. So they represent my present. And
mhm,
finally, passport. I I haven't traveled yet, but I dream of
mhm.
seeing the world someday. So it represents my future plans and goals.
Really good. Thank you, Edwin. I think I would also choose my earphones. I use them a lot. Thank you. Maria, are you ready now?
Yes.
Okay. So,
Um, I choose a diary because I use it to write about my days when I was younger.
mm-hmm.
And I choose a notebook because I use it now to take notes for my university classes. And
Mm-hmm.
finally, I choose a suitcase because I plan to travel and explore new place in the future.
Oh, good. Many, how would you say this? Like nice options, like how you say, I don't know how you say also in Spanish, but good choice. Good choice. Thank you, Maria. Soka is good. Very good. Writing activity comes now. And in this activity, you're gonna write a short paragraph about your daily routine, integrating one sentence per tense. One sentence in past, one sentence in present, and one sentence in future. A quick example. Every day I wake up at 8 in the morning. But yesterday I woke up late. I woke up at 10 in the morning. I fell asleep. I slept long. And tomorrow I plan to wake up again. I will try to wake up again at 8 in the morning. I hope I don't fall asleep again. This is like a quick, short paragraph that you could write, okay? But about your daily routine, okay? Un párrafo corto sobre su rutina diaria utilizando una oración pasada, una en el presente y una en el futuro. Bueno, lo ponen en el chat y me dicen cuándo termine. Mm, okay, guys. Um, 2 minutes, 3 minutes more. Okay, it's something short. No, 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 something so long. Okay, Edwin, could you please read for me the test?
Okay, teacher. And this is on a typical day. I wake up around 6 a.m. Get ready, and have a quick breakfast before heading to work. During the day, I focus on my tasks, attend meetings, and try to stay productive. Al- Also, sometimes I get distracted. After work, I usually run a few errands, help out at home, and relax by listening to music or watching a show. Yesterday, I had a really busy day. I stayed late at work to finish a project and didn't get home until the evening. I was so tired, I barely finished dinner before falling asleep. Tomorrow I will go to co-working space to change up my routine, and I'm also planning to start a new book. It's been exciting to read. Life can get a little hectic, but I try to keep a good balance between my responsibility and thing I enjoy.
Thank you, Edwin, really good. And Maria,
Yesterday I watched a movie during one of my breaks to relax. And every day I wake up, have a breakfast, and get ready and work on my university assignments before attending classes. I also take a short breaks to read, watch movie, or dance a little to lift my mood tomorrow. My mood. Tomorrow I will continue studying and take some time to enjoy dancing again.
mm, nice. I like your routine. Edison, please.
Okay, I did something like the routine from of today. So I today I woke up at 6 a.m. and started to get ready to go to the gym. When I came back, I took a shower, did some chores, and ate lunch. I write it around there. Right now, as an average day, I'm doing homework and attending to my English class. After the class, I will study for a while and investigate some topics. At 7 p.m., I will have a meeting with some college partners, and at 10 p.m., I will get some sleep so I could be ready for
Mm,
tomorrow.
nice. Thank you, Edison. Yeah, really good. You guys are really good students. Nice. Yeah, that's the idea to practice a bit uh, distances. Now we have like Hi guys, sorry. My internet was not working. Uh, can you hear me now?
Yes, teacher.
Yes.
Good. Okay, sorry about that. So I was saying, we have now this last activity. Um, you're gonna tell me about something about your life. You need to choose a topic, okay? Could be family, friends, studies, free time, something about yourself. And you need, important is that you use past, present, and future tenses. Okay, me van a decir algo sobre sus vidas, cualquier tema pueden escoger. Importante que usen pasado, presente y futuro. Bueno, mm, piensen 2 minuticos y ya empezamos. Okay, Edwin, do you want to start?
Okay, teacher. So my topic is learning a new language.
Mhm.
Okay, entonces sería learning a new language has always fascinated me. When I was younger, I tried to learn a few words in Portuguese for Farah book my cousin gave me. I didn't get every four back then, but that small experience sparked my curiosity
Yes.
about different cultures and how people communicate. Now I'm much more serious about it. I study English almost every day and try to practice strong conversation, watching movies, and reading books. I also join an online group where people from different countries help each other other layer is challenging sometimes, especially when it comes to grammar and pronunciation, but it's also fun and rewarding every time I understand a new word or expression. I feel like
Mm, Edwin? Edwin? I don't know what happened. And test me if you can talk right now, and then we continue later, okay? But for now, it's really good. I'm happy about how you got interesting for this for learning English. It's always nice to hear this kind of stories, and and when you learn from someone. Thank you. Maria, are you ready?
Yes.
Okay.
Um, I choose topic is studies. Okay. In the past, I was fascinated by language and spent a lot of time learning new ways to communicate. To communicate.
To
I feel
communicate.
exact. I feel excited every time I understood sometimes new, especially in English. Now I am studying foreign language at university, and I love every moment of it. Um, I enjoy the challenge of learning and improving my skills, especially in English, and the sense of community with my classmates. And in the future, I want to keep growing in my studies and explore a career that combines teaching and language research. I hope to help others connect our language.
Mhm. Would you like to learn another language?
Yes.
Which one?
What?
Which language?
English.
Okay, good. I'm happy for you. Thank you, Maria, for sharing your experience. And
Okay.
Edison, are you ready?
Yes, teacher. Okay, so I'm gonna choose about what I do in my free time. Um, in the past, I didn't use my free time to something productive. I used to rest from the high school or do some homeworks. I almost didn't did all the homeworks and like a conscience, a conciencia. I used a lot
Mm-hmm.
of yeah, and internet because there were a lot of the homework that were interesting. I just enjoyed the chemistry ones and the English ones. So I
Mm-hmm.
used my free time to learn them, so learn English and learn some chemistry. And also, well, in my free time, used to rest and play video games, as is it is right now, and just use my free time sometimes to rest. And right now, it's to learn a language too and practice English. Uh, yes, but that's my free time as right now because well, I don't consider studying as free time. So. Uh,
Oh, that's cool.
as it is. I guess to go. Yeah, I used it to go to the gym too. But right now I see it as a routine, as something that I should do. Because it's better for my health. So, but I use it too as my free time. And well, what else? My future. What would I use my free time in the future? Let's see it like if I was already a teacher, I guess I would use my free time to plan the classes, make the schedule
Mhm.
necessary to them and to the activities that I have to do in the semester or in the year.
Yeah.
And um, I don't know, use it to the rest of the world. I if I
Maybe to learn French.
Yes, maybe. I could say that the free time as a teacher, I would like to keep exercising I don't know if there's a lot of free time as a teacher, but I would like to. And I guess to read, I would use it to read a lot more than I do right now. Free time is something that I don't appreciate that much, but I should take very advantage of. I would really like to in the future, like take courses, presential courses of learning new languages. Technological tools are useful, but I find myself more productive in a
A course.
presential ambiente presencial.
Yeah, face-to-face course
Yes.
or presential course. Yeah, oh, good. Yeah, yeah. So like, I'm learning also a new language, but I also feel more comfortable when I go to a course. With English, it's okay to learn by myself, but at some point, it's like you need to interact and communicate with people so you can be more effective, I would say. Really nice. Thank you, Edison, for sharing your experience. And thank you, guys. I hope you learn something or you remember and you feel comfortable about the topics today and that you practice and so we see us on Thursday. Okay, I know it's holiday. Maybe you guys can attend. But the ones who can attend, I will be here, okay, at 2. And I hope you have a nice free day tomorrow, also from my class. Yeah, thank you for your participation. And Edwin, it's okay. You participate really good. Don't worry. And yeah, guys, thank you for your attendance today.
Thank you, teacher. See you.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.